Weekend!
Down.
Weekend!
Weekend review.
Review!
Pete Town Weekend Review, March 19th to March 25th. So this week on Pete Town, I don't have too much going on for you. Monday we start off, I had practice that night with County Lines, so I didn't get a chance to go out to get anything done then. Tuesday, Stein and I decided to go out Slocum, and we got basically the rest of the trees out there taken care of that were down. There's still one left on SRD, and then one big one on Lakeside as well that we'll eventually get to, or hopefully the park takes care of the big one there. Wednesday was a snow day where that nor'easter was supposed to hit us, but it pretty much missed again. So I got some stuff done around the house, cleaning up the garage, brewed a batch of beer, and that kind of stuff. I didn't bother going out in the slop that we had because it would have been wet and muddy again. Thursday, got out on a gravel route with Murphy and Stein. We did kind of a half Reservoir Dogs loop, but we did it in reverse. So we did a lot of climbs that are usually downs and downs that are usually climbs. So it was a neat mix-up. There's also a Georgetown ride that day as well. So we have some videos from both of those rides. Friday, I had a gig with County Lines at the Jazz Cafe where we started early. So nothing went on Friday. Saturday, we had a road ride from the house and then a gravel ride, a new route, the Mock Shikshinny Loop, which utilizes the Warrior Path down to Shikshinny, and then you cut across the bridge to Mock, and you use some of the Mock loop, and then you could skirt back up off-road through Nanticoke via some off-road trails there. So it's a neat loop that you'll be seeing more of. Unfortunately, no video from either of those rides, though. Neither of us remembered to take cameras. And then Sunday, I had a work day up at our cabin, so I had to be at that most of the day. I saw the Moon Lake Trail crew was busy as well, mapping up and getting the last weeks done to NFS. Despite the snow that we woke up to that day, that was pretty interesting. But here's a couple videos that we have from the week. Enjoy. This is the start to our gravel ride. The very first thing we did was bomb right down Corby Road. So that's always an interesting descent for sure. Papa Stein met a puppy and then got chased by it and told that puppy to eat his dust. And at the bottom of Corby, after a brief run on Corto Ave, we linked up with the Back Mountain Trail. From there, we took Overbrook Road and then linked up with Reservoir Road here. Went around the reservoir, which that road is a bit of a climb for sure, coming backwards. And then eventually made it to Trojan Road here, then to the Dirty U, back towards the Prison Loop, and back up the hill to the house. Ran into a lot of deer on this ride. sunset, back to the house for a lovely pork tenderloin dinner. Thursday night, as mentioned before, Jedi, Mike, Lisa, and Leah went on a loop over Georgetown as well. So here's some videos from that guy. Tried to talk Leah into narrating it, but she didn't want to. Finding some neat terrain to get through over there, as the ride's very different than anything else as far as the terrain. And they also made it over to Razorback, which is an old trail that I'm looking forward to get on. The concept of it sounds neat. There's the same sunset we were looking at from the other mountain. We don't have any video from the Saturday and Sunday rides, but here's a little interview to recap some of it. How's your Makanakwa ride?
It was very adventurous.
Where did you start?
We started at the parking lot on Flats Road in Plymouth.
And from there you went?
We went down Flats, sooty dirt bike path that connected to the Warrior Trail. And we just straight shot it all the way down to Shikshinny.
Did you go underneath the bridge in Shikshinny and then up to the bridge, or did you go out to the road first?
So we tried to find a way to get to the bridge without going on the road specifically.
It's there.
It's like a gas line kind of entrance, and then it kind of looks like it's a quad trail. So we followed all the way that up to like a little hike a bike to the road.
A little kicker you have to walk up.
So we went out there on the road to the bridge, crossed the bridge. After the bridge, we turned left into the parking lot for that crazy thing, and then the trail for Makanakwa. Makanakwa.
And then you rode the main emergency path right through to the road in Glen Lyon.
Yeah, so we didn't detour off of that huge access road.
You went past a nice little pond thing on your right-hand side.
Sure.
With the big coal bank thing.
The crazy part was, I don't know if we were completely at the top yet, but we went past this huge rock face, like where the mountainside was.
Yeah, that's where the water pond thing is at the bottom of that.
Okay, because I was looking to the left, because there are people actually trying to climb up the rock face.
And Jess Lee Henner rode Moon Lake yesterday.
Yeah.
What trails did you do?
Where'd you
Started.
At the main parking lot?
Well, yeah, but we went in Nature's Way and went down what?
What? So that was Nature's Way 2 into what then?
Okay, Nature's Way. Look, it's taken me 8 years to know where I'm riding it.
It's just going to become Nature's Way.
Nature's Way
Let it
to
happen.
what? To like the Deacon where it used to be the picnic table and the trials little thing area. Then 8. Then
8 all the way through to T-Rex?
Yes, and then I made it through the 2 trees.
2 trees?
At the top of T-Rex.
Couple 2 trees.
And then we went through Watkins. Did I skip something? We went down. I'm sorry.
Screamer.
No, we went down.
Going up.
that Mike
E.T.?
trail, the Mike. I can't think of the name of it, but it was not going up, and it was not
Yeah.
Screamer,
Yeah,
and
so
it
you
was
wanna
not
put in.
Skinnies, and it was so anyway. That was nice, and then we did walk-ins to the road, and we went into the road to Buddy's and Twister, and then to Silver
Silver
Fox,
Fox.
and Big Blue
Big
and
Blue finish.
Thorny,
Back to the car.
and back to the car. And there was no mud at the bottom of Thorny.
That's very good.
And
Either somebody's here or Piper just got out on their own.
nope, somebody's here.
It was Boone. And he brought a fine selection of brews, some Cape May IPA, some Nugget Nectar, and some Drogs Perpetual. That's it for this week's Week in Review. Hopefully I have some more footage for you next week. We already had one rain out day today, but we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Looks like more rain on the way, but hopefully we'll get rid of it. Have a good week.
Bye.